Hi ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to our annual AGM, the DUMAS Castle Hastings. And we're really glad many of you managed to come and make it today, and I really appreciate it. And since we have a lot to cover today, we'll just move on to our current executives' annual report. And so let's move on. Can I have Jiawei first?
Hi everyone, I'm Jiawei. I'm the Stockton campus officer for this year, and now I'm going to present about what I've done in my job. So as a Stockton rep, I reach out to most freshers before arrival. So we have this freshers page where then when they comment about like which college you're from, mostly Jones Noise Citizen, then I'll go reach out and try to talk to them as many as possible. So when they come, I sort of have an idea like who they are. Freshers Fairs, I helped out in both Stockton and Durham Freshers Fair, and that's also how I know like where they're exactly coming from, and also there are some newcomers, and then I'll get the context as soon as possible. That's how I do it. And for monthly socials, I did 4 socials from October to January. That's basically part of my contract, which I like to do. What else? Those are part of my job scope. So, entertainment department for all events. I'm in charge of entertainment department for welcome party, partially in charge for Diwali, and fully in charge for Chinese New Year. And as you can see, my job, I need to handle 9 to 10 tasks, including performance activities. And if you have any opinion for the itinerary, that's my responsibility for that. So emergency assistant for the department, just when it's close to deadline and somehow you don't have any departments that you need help, I'll just go there. Personally invite the newcomers from both campuses. Yeah, I'll just reach out to them and then give sign-up reminders and all that. That's it. Favorite achievement, if you look closely at this picture, take a look at Jim credit inside his camera. Every single fresher is running for position today, so this is something which I'm really grateful for because everyone stays active to the end. And then I'm also glad to say most of the Chinese New Year performers that I recruited, they enjoy their dance, whatever, and singing, and yeah, it's something to get close to everyone, which is what I want to achieve for people. Final advice, Stockton for the next one, take full advantage of how geographically small Stockton is, because that's how you can approach them really fast. And equal connection with Durham as well. And just treat Durham people like the same, and then you never know, like you can recruit them for a lot of other performance. Then you also come in handy for the talent management officer and maybe the business event officer. Yeah, that's all for me. Let's go for Tristan.
So hi everyone, I'm Tris, your Durham rep. So since I took over the position in October, I have done something, so I would like to share with you what I've done. So first of all, I created a Facebook Messenger group for Durham people. By that, I was trying to contact and connect all of the Durhamers in Durham, in the university. And also I want to create a sense of interaction between all Durhamers so that they could actually bond. Some of the examples that we have seen in the group is that we have helped Joshua to conduct her dissertation survey. And also I think last week or the week before, Wei Ling was asking for some travel advice on behalf of her staff. I think that's quite cute because it kind of like create a sense of relationship between people who, because in Durham we are not like Stocktoners, we don't meet each other on a regular or on a frequent basis. So I think this is one of my most satisfying achievements. As for socials, I run 2 socials in October and November, and also another Christmas social, Christmas dinner in collaboration with Durham Rep as well. What I feel good about this hosting the social is that we are able to meet freshers before the welcoming party. So when they come to the welcoming party, they feel more attached rather than just mingling around on their own. And also we invited some non-members to join us so that they might have a brief insight to how our members are like. Yeah, that you can please. Thank you. Yeah, so for Christmas dinner, my responsibility is basically communicating with the restaurant and ask for some discount. And successfully, we have 40 sign-ups, which is, I think, is quite good because that night we actually filled the whole room. So apart from all of that, I also participated in all of our major events. I'm basically in the decor group, which I work with different people, and in Chinese New Year, I finally have the chance to be the leader. So I also try to recruit someone mainly from Durham to engage them in our event. So that's my report, everyone. Thank you.
Right. So, afternoon everyone. I'm the Public Relations Officer for DUMAS, and yep, just run through what I've been doing. So, my main task as Public Relations Officer was to liaise between DUMAS and UKEC, as well as other umbrella organizations within Malaysia, but our main partner will be UKEC. So we even have our guest here today, Joey, who's the regional chairperson for the Northeast. So how we did this was that first they contacted Franco, so he went through the president, and he created a WhatsApp chat group. So by creating a WhatsApp chat group, I think it was better because we also had informal communication as well as formal communication with UKEC, and that sort of built the rapport, so we were sort of like on better terms with each other. So I managed to maintain good relationships with the UKEC, as well as the there was a proposed PAN for Project Amalat Negara, so PAN Malaysia in the Northeast, and we actually were thinking of collaborating with Northumbria University, Newcastle University, and Sunderland University, but unfortunately the proposal didn't go through. I also, personally, I'm close with executive members of Singaporean Society, Hong Kong Society, Korean Society, so that helped when they needed help with promoting their events or us promoting our events to their society. I think that's a big thing which each officer would have to take note of. A part of my job description is also to liaise with caterers for our events. So for our welcome party, it was chili padi, and for DUMAS Diwali, I actually suggested that we have Akbars instead as our caterer, because I felt like for Diwali we wanted like more authentic Indian cuisine. So I actually managed to secure the caterer. That was one of my, I think, achievement I'm most proud of. And we actually got £260 off the final tab, which is quite a big discount and helped us remain within our budget. Yeah, we also got free delivery, so that was good. I was also tasked as part of my contract to be head of decorations for departments. So for Welcome Party and Diwali, I was the head of the deco department, and he also helped out with performing for Diwali. And for CNY, I was part of the a cappella performance, and I had to coordinate performance, which was quite an interesting experience under a short amount of time, but I think we did pretty well. So yeah, that's it from me.
Hi everyone, I'm Joy. I've been your business and events officer this year as well as the sponsorship officer. And this is my review of the January internal. So the first thing I did was update the sponsorship proposal, which my first task that was assigned to me for over the summer from between 2016, so that's when I started. And previously our sponsorship proposal, it didn't really have much meat to it, so I added more information, updated it with what events we had been doing, and proceeded to send it out to many corporate firms in Malaysia And the process I did to find such firms was I went on websites such as UCL Malaysia Society, Imperial Malaysia Society, Oxford University's Malaysia Society, because obviously they're larger, they have more Malaysian students. And I found what firms sponsor them and sent out a proposal to them, and I backed it up with calls and everything. However, unfortunately, since our Malaysian Society is growing, but despite the fact that it is still quite small, I wasn't able to secure any corporate firms in Malaysia, though that process could be ongoing since the proposal was already set in place. Once arriving to Durham, I then decided to send the proposal out to restaurants in Durham, for example. I think it's called the Golden Pearl. There's one around in North Road that quite a lot of Malaysian students go to, but yet again they weren't willing to sponsor because often such firms have quite a small business, quite a small revenue, and they are unable to support us. Though now they are aware of our society, and hopefully in the future years they will be able to sponsor us in the future. So after, unfortunately, not securing sponsorships there, I decided to set up a fundraising page in an attempt to tap into potential individual sponsors instead, since firms weren't willing to sponsor us. And so far, it's work in progress, but we've raised over £50 as of yet. And that figure is slowly going to grow as the fundraising time spans out, as it's quite a new thing that I've implemented. So I guess £50 is not a big amount, like numerically, but in comparison, considering it's only been up for about a week, it's doing quite well, I think. Aside from my sponsorship role and business role, I've helped out other execs and my assigned departments during all the different events that we've been holding. So for example, for the welcome party for Diwali, I was the MC, as well as taking part in Diwali dances and kind of just mingling in and out of the crowd to try and like promote social cohesion within our Malaysian society, which I think is really important, as we want our society to be a friendly place that everyone gets along and has the opportunity to meet new people. And for Chinese New Year, I was participating in the decoration team under Tris, so we helped make that beautiful backdrop for where you could take photos with the 2017 and rooster signs, so that's quite nice.